Hi, my name is Becky and I'm a group travel organizer. Not only do we travel for leisure, we also travel for business. One of our favorite trips is to the Canton Fair in China. Today's video is just a simple process of how to apply for your Chinese visa for the Canton Fair from the UK. Number one, you need to register on the Canton Fair website, www.cantonfair.org.cn, and create a buyer account using your email address. Number two, you're going to complete your profile. You do need to have your passport information handy when you're creating this this profile. If you're going as an individual, just put in your name. And if you're registering yourself as your company, then put in your company registration number and your details. Upload the necessary information or upload the passport. There is a bit that you can do that on there. Do that correctly. Once that is created, the platform itself will then highlight within the buyer category, do you want to apply for an invitation letter? Yes, the answer is you click on there and the system will automatically generate an invitation letter for you. Once you have that invitation letter, then head over to the Chinese visa consulate. Google it online. You don't need to pay anybody to do this, but make sure you're using the Canton Fair. So you make sure you're using the Chinese embassy's own visa link. Okay, once you get on here, you do need to go into the visa section and create an account. Yes, you're creating two accounts, one on the Canton Fair and one on the Chinese Visa Center. Then simply go in and complete your form. One of the difficult things on this form is positioning the picture and making sure the picture is within the requirements. However, they do highlight you. So once you've completed your form, answer all the questions. It does go into your educational level, your parents, your siblings. All of that information will be highlighted in red and is required. The great news about this form as well is that once you've created an account, you can save your info and come back to it. Once you've completed this, then step 4, you submit this online. At this stage, you submit and wait. This is because these details and the way the Chinese process changed in April 2025. You do not take yourself to the embassy until you've got a letter with a barcode confirming that your application has been approved. Please do check your inbox, your junk box every 2 to 3 days. It doesn't take long. If they need you to change or amend something, then they will email you, and please check and go in and resubmit that information. Sometimes people do forget the flight number that they're arriving on or the hotel they're staying, so it's an easy fix to go and complete. They do require your itinerary, so pre-book. You don't need to have completed or paid, but they do need an itinerary of when you intend to arrive. Once your application is approved, then make your way to the center that you have applied for. For example, within the UK, they have 4 centres: Manchester, London, Edinburgh, and Belfast. Please ensure you go to the appropriate centre where you made your application. If you go to the wrong centre, they will not be able to accept your application. Once you arrive at the application, which is number 5, make sure you download the barcoded invitation because you're going to require it to enter into the center and to submit your documents, i.e. your passport info. They will take your fingerprints, therefore, and take your paperwork, and then you go and pay for the type of visa that you have selected. For first-time attendees, if you select multiple entry, they will most probably give you 2 years, multiple entry. I will say this, however, I do not work for the consulate, and therefore the information I've shared today may be subject to change. But as of September 2025, this is the process to get your Chinese visa. For more info, do not hesitate to put in the comments and ask, and I will be happy to answer you or assist with the application form. But this is the most simplest way I thought I could just explain how to get your Chinese visa for the Canton Fair from the UK. No frills, no jargon. It is something simple that you can do. If you enjoyed this video, I will be posting more videos about our trips to China, how the process, and how the business works. So do like, subscribe, or follow, and see you on the next one. Take care.